Alrighty folks, welcome back to another video here on No Man's Sky, and I figured out, I think, the issue I was having last episode with the Verdant planet, or like the Lush planet, and I didn't know I had to, like, technically, whatever it was, get out of my ship or do whatever to, like, actually be considered going to one. So we want to go, and actually we might be able to do two birds with one stone. Autopilot to... Hold up. I gotta make sure we got the right planet here. So yes, so we want to go fishing. Just gonna make sure it's the right one. This is the Paradise Verdescent. Yes. Alright, and then we want to do this, right? Autopilot. Is that the... I need to see what planet that was. I don't remember the name, actually. Gaybridge, no. I do know, unfortunately, that the autopilot only works if you've been to that planet before. Station Beta. Okay. Doesn't seem to want to work. We actually gotta, like, go, I think, and land on the planet, probably. So what I'm gonna do, actually, real quick, is just go to this planet. We're gonna go in the atmosphere. Okay, and then we're going to... Nope, sorry. I want to get out of my seat. Alright, so we've been to this planet now, technically. Alright, new planet. Oh, and now we're gonna leave.
Extreme night toxicity detected.
Oh, that's great. I want to go to the planet I wanted to go to, which I believe is that one, right? Just gotta remark it again. Yes, that one. Where is the mark? There we go. So hopefully we'll use autopilot on the way back to that other planet, and we can get that out of the way, I think. I think that's kind of the play. I'm pretty sure if we look at our expedition things, which, by the way, we are basically done with almost done with phase 2, just gotta do the fishing. And obviously we got plants that we gotta harvest too, but also we should be able to do that next time I go back. So engage warp unit emergency, so we don't have that yet. I'm also gonna find a place with no air, so gotta keep an eye out for that to do that. Wasn't there one more? Find deep space anomalies, install reactor, shut down. Maybe I don't need to use autopilot? I have a feeling I thought I needed to use autopilot for some reason. I don't see it now. Whatever. We'll send it for now. If I need to use autopilot, it's not a big deal anyways. How you guys liking the ship? Kind of going the little stealth bomber look, kind of, for now. Kind of generic, but I was just trying to make it look as smooth as possible, streamlined. Kind of looks like more of a saucer wedge thing, but we'll see. We'll definitely make it a bit bigger as time goes on and stuff. Alright, we get... Probably don't need to go in the dark section. It is a cool looking planet though. Alright. We need to now get out of our seats. Boom, we have now made it to a planet. Right. Alright, so this should give us... Cool, grounded. Awesome. Now we get a fishing rig, which is what we need. So let's equip the fishing deal right now. Menu. Give it to the... Where's my fishing rig? Oh, it was there. Sorry. I keep mixing up start and select buttons. Fishing unit. Yep. Go right here. Probably should move you like out of the way for now. I don't think we need a bunch of blueprints. That's great. Did we get anything else? No, doesn't look like it at the moment. Alright. Next step, find a lake. Which I think we see one. A small one actually, right here. It's unfortunate it's a bit dark. Interesting. We might play around with that a bit later. Alright, cool. I think we're gonna jump out, leave pilot seat. And something I didn't realize, you don't use jump fuel when you do this. So like if you can just... Oh shoot, I didn't mean to teleport down here, but you know. Oh, hi there. Alright, well, so we got this lovely little... What the heck is that thing? Alright, let's get the old fishing rig out. Alright, I don't really exactly remember how to do this, so I'm hoping it's right trigger. Yep, just hold down right trigger. Alright, cool. We got a needlefish. Throw it out there a little bit. Leave me alone. Please. We gotta move away from this guy in a sec here. Ooh, an octopus, that's cool. I'm gonna head back over here. Crazy, there's an octopus in this little pond. Next thing I want to check and see if there's a... Come on, buddy. Come on, grab it. There it is. A mud crab. I think that's 3, right? Yep, caught 3 fish. Alright, I need a quick check. Let me check the multi-tool. Because if we can get away with something... Inverted mirror. So we need an inverted mirror. Alright, so let's go ahead and take out that. Where is it? Oh, there's this. What is my life support system so rough? That's not cool. Man, that's interesting. Alright, so where is that mirror dude at? Mirror dude. We specifically. I know it's close. Here, is that it right there? We're just gonna use our good old teleport to get back. There's a bunch of little dudes, but nothing serious. All right, let's take this puppy to Pound Town. Cool, got our inverted mirror. Maybe I don't need to. Run away. Dang. I didn't know I could just pop in and out like that and they'd be okay with it. So that'll work out. Okay, cool. So let's quick fix our dude. Make it a little bit more usable. Oh gosh. Where's the ship again? Vito ball. There you are, sir. Leave me alone. Awesome. Alright. Let's go see what we got for plants. Got a Gravito ball. 2 Gravito balls. We got Mordite. Cool. So now these will all obviously take a minute. I forgot to do that at the beginning of the episode. 23 minutes on those. Cool. Yeah, because if we look at that milestone, or 5 of 8, so yeah, we just need a couple more. Let's collect the reward from this guy. Cool. So let's prepare the seafood. Nope, refinery unit, not what we want. We want the nutrition processor. Alright, so and I believe all you do is you just throw your food in here and go boom. Peeled claws. There we go. So we've done everything except harvesting, which we'll do as we go along. We'll go ahead and collect the rewards for that. Nothing too crazy there. Alright, phase 3, what are we looking at? It looks like literally just go to the next rendezvous point. That's what we're looking at. 4, it looks like we gotta do a bunch of other stuff, so but I think we gotta do all this stuff beforehand anyway. So let's go ahead and go to the third spot. And when we go there, we'll go to the nearest store or whatever it is. Not store, center place. Why can I not think of what it's called? Space station, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, we're gonna go to the space station and then sell stuff. Alright. Next, we need to go all the way over here, which I guess we can warp to. So, cool. That'll work. Yep, my hatch opens again. Every time you warp, the hatch opens. It's hilarious. It's like, brother, what are we doing here? Oh, gosh. Am I supposed to warp cell? How do we need to make a warp cell? I forget. How do we make a warp cell? Real quick. I need to build. I need antimatter housing and antimatter. Okay, so that means we gotta build antimatter. Antimatter. Yes. And antimatter housing. Yes. And then we make a warp cell. Warp cell. Boom. Alright, and then we go you. Hex drive.
Technology recharge.
Cool. Awesome. Oh gosh. We messed that one up real good. Alrighty. Get up and talk to the robot and sell stuff and put a bunch of my stuff in here. Probably should check out Starship, see if they got any parts. They do not. Okay, cool. Just stuff to sell. Blaze Javelin. I've never liked using a blaze javelin, so I'm probably I don't see any reason to keep this, so I'm not gonna do that. Although I do need to build. I want to build rockets. I need condensed carbon. Pretty sure I have enough carbon. While I'm here, let's go ahead and do this real quick. Throw some carbon in here. Carbon. I don't want to do all of it though. How do we not add it all? Okay, whatever. There we go, split. There we go, thank you. Alright, so that way that's processing while we're here. Sorry. I don't know if it was necessarily faster or not, but I'm just a little slow. There's so many dudes here, we could just probably buy it from people too. Before we go talk to the big eye in the sky, let's go ahead and... Actually, no. Let's talk to the eye in the sky first. Grab this. Let's start working on upgrades there. Alright, cool. Alright, let's see where we're at. See where the community's at as well. Are we at 100%? Oh, 100% restored, baby. Let's go. Alright, cool. New reward. Collect Corvette module star pack. Alright, cool. So that'll be an easy way to... And this is... Okay, Starship. Fair enough. What do you guys got to sell? I'd love some warp drive upgrades. Pulse engine. It's hard to justify that for a pulse engine stuff, so we're gonna keep on looking. Sell our javelin stuff. Get us some good nanites. Cool. Is there anything that we want really? We could probably use a scatter blaster upgrade. So if there's a scatter blaster upgrade, we do that. Maybe a scanner. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. No, I want to talk to the guy. Upgrade a module. Boltcaster, no. Plasma scatter blaster, boom, that's what we're looking for right there. No scanner module though. Okay, cool. So we can go ahead and install that real quick. That'll help with fighting anything. I think we're doing some fighting later on, so that makes sense. Again, I keep messing up. Freaking. Where are we at? There we are. Okay, next is it's all in the cache, so it's in there all ready to go. Probably gonna sell this stuff. Alright, so let's go ahead and sell some stuff. We got to sell Peeled Claw, the Octopus, Floating Slime, probably should sell the Mordite. I think these are all good things to have. Sell the Needlefish. One more look through on stuff. I don't see anything else that makes sense to get rid of. Alright, let's switch over to you. This all looks like good stuff to just have. Gravito Ball, take that. A-line Brain, I don't know. Alright, what do you got? What do you have to buy? Paratherium. Pure Ferrite. Probably should buy Pure Ferrite.
Product received.
I think that's everything we need for that. Stuff. Alright, cool. That's a cool ship. I love the color. Oh yeah, if you guys didn't notice, I painted ours blue, but it's a little dark, so it's kind of hard to see. But yes, so next step is figuring out the next step. Obviously, let's go ahead and modify our starship to make up. We get it needs 6 engines on it for some reason. Seems a bit silly, but we're just gonna put it on for no. Continue. Sorry, wrong button. All right. We just need a. Just stick this up top for now, and then put an engine on there. Call it a day. Apply edits. All right, should be a new expedition. Yes. So we're gonna take those 2 things off I just put on. Claim reward. whole bunch of stuff. Air purifier. Interesting. I wonder what that does. Okay. So my inventory. So let's go Corvette Workshop. Corvette Workshop. Corvette Workshop. Honestly, I just want freaking halves. I want to make it bigger. Alright, so let's go back to modifying it. How do we... Oh. I didn't mean to do that. Crap. Okay, let me redo this. Crap. Let's try this again. Yeah, I didn't mean to move that. I want to get rid of you. And you. I mean, the one thing we could do is maybe extend it forward an extra hab. We could do that. It's an option. Because we have a bunch of this stuff. None of it really does anything. Some windows. Bunch of little cows and stuff. Nothing I'm seeing that I really want to add. Except for this I might add. So what we're going to do is just stick it on top there for right now. We're going to move you up there for now. We're going to come back here. Move you right here. And then move you right there. And then... Nope. I think it was blue, but metallic. Yep, okay. Then we can add some windows. Because I really did like having the windows there. Where are my windows? The rounded windows you can see the best out of, but these look cooler. So we're 100% rocking these ones. Alright, I like that. I like that. Alright. Just a little extendo on the front. Oh, the wrong one. Alright. Alright, let's have a little gander at the expedition. New reward. What else do I collect? Plasma Starship. Ooh. We definitely want that. Okay. Where does that show up? Twin Echo Jets. That needs to go in here. Is it something you just build? Yeah, it is. Okay, cool.
Technology installed.
Alright, sick. We got some cool starship tails. What is this thing? Oh, don't have that or that. Man, apparently I need more oxygen right now. Good to know. Right. So this is done. Phase 3 is done. Phase 2 is just waiting for that. So I guess we just go to Phase 4. Yeah, because we can complete that, do it by getting the rewards from that. Damage, do we get weapon modules? So we'll complete that by doing that. And then still don't know where I'm doing that. So we need a quick look and make sure there's no But yeah, once we get the radar, then we can do this. And then I have a feeling we're gonna do all this stuff at the end. Stuff that we'll get. Alright. Let's keep her moving. One last thing, make sure there's no planet in this system that has a mechanical planet. I don't think that would work. Noxious. Temperate. Human moon. The human moon might work, actually. But I don't know. I think we're just gonna go to the next location. Ooh, now we got some blue trails. Hell yeah, brother. All right. Gotta make sure it's highlighted first on the expedition log. It's the fourth location. All right. Where are we going to next, boys? Okay, looks like we're going here. Because that's as far as we can get at the... Oh, nope. This one. So we'll take a quick stop at the space station. They got any good modules or anything, and then also got to check and see if any of these planets are worth discoveries. How are we looking for planets here? Infested, desolate might work. I might go to that desolate planet. Ossified? I don't know what ossified means. I think we're gonna go to the desolate planet because I think that would have a lot of air. I think. I don't know, I might be wrong. Let's go ahead and grab our free slot. Well, not free, we didn't pay for it. It's not expensive. And then see if we got any good modules, especially a warp one. I want some more warp capabilities so we're not going to stop it too much. Alright, let's go. Boom. Alright. First things first. Also, if someone wants to sell me some oxygen, I'd love to grab some oxygen. Honestly, I don't need scatter bladder. Scatter bladder stuff I don't think anymore. Really, I just want ship upgrades. Alright, sir. Do you have what I want? Hyperdrive. Boom! He does. Photon cannon. I don't need a shield, honestly. I don't really have an issue. I just want to kill things quicker. Oh, if there's a rocket launcher one, we want to build the rocket launcher. Now, I'm curious to see if we lost all of that carbon. But we'll have to go check and see real quick. Refiner unit. It's all gone. Of course it is. Alright. Do not... And we're going to do this, and then we're going to quick split. So I don't need that much condensed carbon, so we're going to quick do this real quick. Do not warp with stuff in your refiner, because it will be gone forever. That was a silly mistake on my part. Well, not silly. It's just a bug, but I knew about the bug. Right. So let's install. Where's the thing I just bought? Did it not give it to me? Oh, that's why. Okay. I was like, where did it go? Okay. We need to change locations of things. You here. Photon cannon. Yeah, you don't actually help anything. Cargo system. Pulse engine. Yeah, I really need a photon cannon upgrade, honestly. That would actually be good. There we go. Okay, I don't know what this goes to. Oh, so that goes with that. Interesting. These don't go together. Okay. I assume this hab goes with the other habs, though, so let's put you over here. This is a shields. So what does it connect to? Ah, there you go. Cool. Pulse engine. Ah, there you go. And I think they move every time. We need more warp fuel? Self fuel? What? Okay, one sec. We need antimatter. We need condensed carbon. Apparently, I need a bunch of condensed carbon right now. Alright, and so first things first, let's go ahead and build the rockets, because I think that's going to be helpful.
Technology installed.
You whore. Okay. Jeez. Oh, Pete's. Apparently I just need to go get more carbon and oxygen. We'll finish doing that real quick. The other thing we need is... There's much else at the moment. Do these two go together, or... Yes. But that doesn't? I'm so confused. Interesting, so those don't go together. I need to put the jetpack on. Oh, it is on supercharged slot. Yeah, I guess it makes sense to put the, So those don't go together. I always forget what goes together. Oh, I guess those two are supercharged together? What the? I'm so confused right now. Whatever. Okay, let's keep her moving, guys. Apologies. Getting a little distracted here. Honestly, time is running out. Just trying to get these last little things done. Let's go ahead and build the rocket launcher and probably end off the episode here. Rockets. Alright, install technology. Awesome. Now we got rockets. So now once we slow them down with our fancy slow down... What's this called again? Our gamma ray... resonator thing. Cyclotron ballista. Then we hit them with the rocket. And that's how they blow up. Yes. And now we definitely need more condensed carbon though. Because we needed what are they? Oxygen. We need oxygen. Okay. Apparently we need oxygen and carbon. But yeah, nice little addition right here with the windows, guys. But yeah, if you guys are enjoying this series, we're gonna continue keeping going through this expedition, going through these steps, and doing them hopefully not too slowly, but not rushing them either. So, all right, guys, thank you for checking it out, and see you in the next episode. Peace.